Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Adam22 talking about Milk74, saying the beef will never end, that it's on for life. He even went as far as calling them a custer. But check this out. Before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all my day ones. You guys already know, nothing but love. But check this out. They sent this video to my Instagram DM asking for a Southsiders reaction. So with no further ado, let's get it. Now check this out. The video is about 7 minutes long. So we gonna play it and pause in between and give you guys a Southsiders reaction, alright? So let's go.
Milk74. Oh, and you wild out on him because he said you're a stripper?
I didn't wild out on him. I
didn't see it yet. How gnarly did you get?
No, I just had to, I just had to speak my piece.
He said, I ain't never been a stripper, cuz.
Hey, check this out. If you guys don't recall, Milk74 went on the Back on Fig podcast with T-Rail, and they squashed everything. They even called AD and squared away the remarks that Milk74 made about AD calling him a stripper. If you guys want to watch that video, I'll post it right here. Click on it when it's right here on top, or go in the description. The video will be right there. But everybody squashed it. The only people left to squash it is Adam22. But right now, if you didn't hear what he said, he goes, how hard did you go on Milk? I think he wants the drama. He wants the beef. But let's go.
No, I'm just saying, like, I just felt like from day one, I was, and I always, like, you would say shit about him. I would never speak on him. I never said anything bad about him. And I just felt like he started trying to attack me. And then it's one thing to say, like, oh, you ain't from where you from. And then to say that you're a stripper. And, he said that the reason he said that was because of you made a joke about the right track. And I was like, nigga, I told Adam about a male strip club called the right track. And he joked and said that I used to work there.
Such a lie.
Check this out. Up to that point, I used to fuck with Milk, right? Well, I still watch his videos. I'm not gonna bullshit. But I'm not on it like I used to be. I used to watch his videos all the time, right? But when I saw him go in on AD and make all these remarks about a stripper and that AD wasn't real, and then I saw him go in on T-Rail, that T-Rail wasn't from his hood. Then I saw him go in on, who else did he go? He went in on a gang of people. Just started rambling at the mouth and talking shit, right? When I saw that, I sort of stepped away because I was like, this fool's on the good one right now. He's just talking out of his ass. And last week, T-Rail was real. Now T-Rail is fake. Nah, something's going on. And I'm sure a lot of people saw that shit and stepped away too. Now he's all buddy-buddy with T-Rail talking about that's the homie. So I don't understand how it goes from T-Rail being T-Rex and being no good to now being the homie. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make no sense. But let's go.
He knows that you didn't fucking work there. That was me publicly expressing my fantasy about the fact that I wish you were a stripper.
Yeah, but
Did you hear that? Listen, at this point, I don't know if Adam22 is just fucking around or if he's secretly saying these things, trying to come out the closet step by step. He said he has a fantasy of AD working at a male strip club. That shit is scary. That shit is scary. Listen, a lot of things, I'll put it to you like this. Watch this. Watch this. People watch movies and they think it's just a movie, right? And I tell people all the time, bro, watch that movie and the shit that's in this movie is either going to happen someday or it's already happened. A lot of the times when they make these movies, they make them with the intentions of somewhat it being real, but the people watching them don't believe it's real, so they're being fooled, right? And so therefore, Adam might be doing the same shit right now. Talking about he fantasizes about AD being a male stripper. Ain't nobody gonna believe it. We're all thinking like, nah, he's just clowning around. But eventually, it might come to fruition. It might come out that it's true. So don't put it past them. Don't put it past them. But I can never sex play with my homeboys like that. That's a no-go for me. Alright, but let's go.
Pause. Can we say it there?
It's like this is you'll get used to it. He just does this. He does this. No, but when I said that, he didn't argue. He didn't do nothing crazy. He said my bad. He said he'll take the video down and he shouldn't have did that. It's all up.
But you see the pattern where it's like the same exact thing where he like showed up at the office wigging out, acting like he's some crazy ass dude, and then as soon as you pull up outside, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, AD. I've been tripping. I've been making mistakes. I'm still new at this." It's like the same exact thing. He goes out, he makes all these videos saying that you were a stripper, and then as soon as you say something about it to him, he's like, "Oh, I was confused. Yeah, I was thinking that Adam was being serious."
Check this out. Adam got a point, but then he don't got a point. He got a point because it is very true. He at Milk74 should have stood on what he said, right? But the first incident where he went up to the No Jumper podcast and banged on the wall and then took back his words, the reason for that was because he wasn't there for AD. He was there for Adam. You know, the situation would have been different if Adam 22 would have came outside. But since AD came outside, Milk simply said, like they stated, "Listen, my bad. You know, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I didn't come up here for this." Of course, because he came up here for Adam. So Adam can be calling bullshit on that one. But on the other one, as far as breaking it down about the stripper shit, he should have said, "I stand on that shit, my boy. Listen, I apologize for putting it out there, but I felt like you were a stripper because I heard it. And I feel like that, you know." But instead he said, "I apologize. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking." So listen, he got a point, then he don't got a point. Alright? But let's go.
Just when he was trolling.
I just think that we all get caught up in this fucking YouTube clout war and all that. We all do that shit. And you know, when he was saying that, if he honestly believed that he heard that and he said that, that's cool. If he apologized for it, he said he was gonna take it down. I ain't got no problem with him no more. You ain't gonna hear me say nothing bad about the nigga. I ain't making no videos about the nigga. As far as I know, he cool with me. I'm cool with him now. Now the next question is,
listen, that's a man shit right there though, right? Like, listen, they never had real beef to the point where, you know, they had to shed some blood or some tears over a lost homeboy. It was just all internet shit. And AD is very correct when he says that people get stuck up in the whole clout shit. Nobody wants to look like a goofy. Nobody wants to look like a lame. Nobody wants to take a loss. So what happens is that you say things you don't really mean just to be able to get one over on the opponent. You know, but at the end of the day, it really holds no weight. So they can literally kiss and make up and it'll be all good, as they did. You know, now it's time to move forward and get the bag. But I don't think Adam wants to fuck with Milk because he fucks with C-Mac. You feel me? For some reason, Adam thinks that C-Mac is this hardcore gangster crip leader of the world. And listen, I'm not denying his gangsterism, but I think Adam has him at number 1 crip in the world instead of putting him where he actually belongs. Let's go.
Are you down? Yeah. Are you down to reconcile with him at any point? And I think you should.
Nah.
This shit ain't. Listen, Adam. This shit is not that serious when you really break down to it. And I get how he probably makes more videos about you than anybody ever. I get it.
Occasionally, I see a thumbnail. I don't click.
I think like with AD, you were probably the most upset because you felt like you had extended yourself for that dude and tried to be cool and been neutral in situations.
And that was the only reason why, because I'm like, damn, like, I stayed out of it and I still got put in it.
You stayed out of it when he was doing the most custer ass shit imaginable, when he fucking basically like completely lied and misrepresented what happened at the office and misrepresented the conversation that you and him had, and you pretty much like just totally gave him a pass on that and didn't really like get angry about the fact that he was totally misrepresenting that encounter.
Well, from that.
Listen, Adam is mad that AD wasn't or didn't whoop Milk's ass the day he came up to the podcast. You can see it. You know, he's saying, how can you not be mad that he lied about the whole incident? You know, he lied on No Jumper. How can you not be mad? Listen, first of all, AD ain't there to protect nobody. He's there to do his fucking job as an employee. Go home and call it a day. Second of all, Adam should have some fucking security guards at the door, especially with the type of podcast that he got. You feel me? So you can't put that blame on AD. Plus, AD knows real beef, and this to him is not real beef. He understands that. See, I don't even want to say goofy, but Adam 22 not understanding how the streets of California works, he probably believes that the Milk74 is real beef. All of us watching this that understand how the streets work, we know it's not beef. It was just some internet fucking drama. You feel me? But Adam probably looks at that like, fuck that, it's beef, it's on for life, I ain't letting shit go. My boy, let that shit go. Sleep good at night. And it's better to have, put it to you like this. If you can have one less enemy, why? Why don't you? You feel me? That's one less enemy you got to worry about. But let's go.
One, Smack has always spoke highly on him. Smack is my guy. Smack is actually the one who put all that stuff together, because let's be real. He said some shit to T-Rail that to me was unforgivable. T-Rail said some shit to him that I think was unforgivable. He says some shit. We all said some shit.
But it's the exact same shit as the thing with the king of content, where he's coming out making videos about him, sending around paperwork, doing everything under the fucking sun, and then as soon as T-Rail brings it up to him, it's like, oh yeah, I ain't doing that anymore. I ain't making videos about him anymore. I ain't sending out his paperwork anymore. It's like, do you stand on anything?
There you go. That makes fucking sense. He's talking about the Kiki paperwork that Milk was floating around, sending to everybody, making all the videos he was making on Adam. And at the end, he's like, you know, it's all good, never mind. But listen, there's a point where you fucking say, you know what? This shit ain't even worth it. All this fucking back and forth, all this fighting with these vatos, all this internet drama. What the fuck, bro? We can literally be getting the bag, and I'm over here fucking jeopardizing that. So you know what? It ain't even worth it, bro. It's cool. Fuck it. Whatever video you want me to take down, I'll take it down. You want me to start talking about Adam? Let's do it. Let's get to the bag. You know, there's a point where you do that. You know, but then again, it's like, bro, you said all these things, bro. Let's catch a fair one at least. Let's catch a fair one. You know, you said shit, I said shit, and let's call it a day and let's keep it pushing. You know, you gotta be held accountable for running your mouth. You know, I think a lot of motherfuckers out there are not held accountable for running their mouth. Motherfuckers say what they want, type what they want, and then say sorry and expect it all to be nice and dandy. I think regardless, you gotta be held accountable for your words, and then we can move past this shit. But let's go.
See, but like how I look at everything is like, listen,
They also from the same section. So
You definitely
like,
got a good advocate in you.
But
no, it's not.
You're holding them down.
but-
No, it's not even about.
Adam is pissed off. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that smile. Adam is pissed off that AD is choosing to side with Milk and not have no more beef. Adam is pissed. I guarantee you, AD's going to be gone pretty soon. AD is going to be gone pretty soon. Mark my words. Let's go.
Not even about being no advocate. It's about, at the end of the day, bro, there's so many other battles that we can be fighting. And like, honestly, in my life right now, I don't have the time to be sitting there mad at nobody on YouTube and getting upset. And I got too invested in the content that he was making about me to where I really got mad. That was going, you know what I'm saying, turn to some other shit, you know what I'm saying, potentially, that I don't need to be doing no shit like that. So if a man can sit there and tell me my bad, and he means that, and it...
Check it out. What he's saying is that there's too much important things going on to be worried about a dude named Milk74 making a video, right? There's too many important things out there to be focused on. There's worser things to be focused on. If I can knock that enemy and put him on my good side and make him fuck with me, fuck it, bro. That's one less person I gotta deal with. And he also said that he would open up his app, see videos, and they would put him in a bad mood. Listen. This is what I answered to that. I once was following a couple of people that I knew very close, but they took a route into the social media, trying to be famous, right? So they would do some weirdo shit, and every time that I would watch it, I'd be like, man, fucking guy is weird now. He's fucking acting all fucking weirdo for the camera and doing all this funky shit, like, and it would put me in a bad mood, believe it or not. So all I had to do was block the motherfucker, just so I wouldn't see his post on the Instagram, right? Or on the Facebook. It was Facebook. just for the fact that it would put me in a bad mood because I was like, you know, maybe he's not doing nothing towards me, but the fact that he's doing negative shit for attention is really bothering me because it's like, I'm not at that point in my life where I give a fuck about negativity. You feel me? So let me just not see it no more. There's more important shit that I could be worrying about. Yeah, I get to see this vato on my phone. And that's exactly what he's saying. Instead of waking up to a video that Milk74 posted, I'd rather wake up to some other shit that's more important. But let's go.
What it is, then guess what? I respect that shit. Let's move on and keep it pushing.
I
That
feel
don't
like-
mean that we gotta be best friends. That don't mean that we gotta hang or film content or do anything.
He's not coming to the penis houses.
I feel like you know,
Pause.
it's obvious that he doesn't understand, or at the time, especially when he was kind of new to YouTube, didn't understand the nuances of the way like the interviews and all that shit work, and was just kind of new to the whole world. I feel like if you did have a dialogue with him, he would probably stop all negativity, and y'all could be on a.
I don't need to be friends with everybody.
No,
I got plenty of friends.
but that's what I'm saying. You don't have to be friends, but at least be to the point to where it's like, all right, this shit ain't that serious. It's just playing around work. Because even like right now, spoiler alert, you feel me? I'm about to have a conversation with Charleston White soon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the shit's gonna go, but I'm open to sitting there having the conversation. And I just said I was gonna set the nigga up. He didn't call me all type of shit. We done went back and forth. But as men, if we could sit there and come to an understanding at the end of the day, I'm all for it.
This is the thing: is if I were going to be on good terms with somebody, it would probably involve some passage of time in between them making a bunch of videos about me saying like the craziest shit imaginable about me, you know, for sure, because I am not really that vengeful of a person or vindictive of a person.
I don't think you are.
Like a lot of people
No.
saw me in the fucking New York City vlogs, and there's like a YouTuber BMX dude who I was kicking it around.
I'm gonna kill all that nonsense. What he's saying is that he gotta let some time pass before he allows Milk74 back into his life. Sounds like a hood rat to me. But it is what it is. Everybody is different. I don't think he understands that it ain't beef. It's just a bunch of nothing. You know, AD understands real beef. But hopefully they reconcile. Hopefully we can see Milk74 up on the No Jumper podcast and up on the community. Hopefully we can see him get into the bag with everybody else. He can intermingle with everybody. And that's one more person from the streets that's getting the bag, my boy. Would you rather have an executive white man getting the bag or a motherfucker from the hood? Listen, and no disrespect to the white man or executives, none of that. It's just a quick little example. We got too many of them running around with money. We need more motherfuckers like us getting to the bag. So when I get all that hate in my comments, it's funny to see that because it's like, damn, you guys are trying to stop greatness, but it won't happen. Alright? So other than that, I'm gonna kill this video. I'm gonna kill it where it lay and call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully Adam22 can get his mind right and not have to worry about Milk74. But other than that, I'm gonna call it a video. I'm Blue Devil. This has been a TheHaterWorld production, and we out.